Okay, good morning. Thank you for your time. My name is Wendy Lily Bear. I am a practicing veterinarian here in Columbia of 12 years. I am here because I want you to hear from me why I feel like this legislation is needed. Animal rescue has come a long way in the state of South Carolina. As it has evolved, some organizations have moved to providing in-house veterinary care to their rescues as well as to public-owned pets. We are very fortunate to have some groups that do an amazing job with saving, caring for, and adopting out pets. But at the same time, there are others that have the best of intentions but fall short. I have volunteered and worked with both types of groups. Lack of regulation over the shelters and rescue organizations has become of increasing concern. Under current laws, the record keeping and adherence to the Practice Act are not required, and time and again, this has proven to be a problem. I have had clients come in with recently adopted pets that have been cared for by the rescue, but with no medical records to indicate results of parasite testing, vaccines, or other care that has been given, even though these things have supposedly been done. This results in duplicated testing and vaccines, which incurs more cost for the owner and unnecessary vaccinations for the pets. My office has repeatedly called different groups to obtain vaccine information for boarding, but have not been able to get this information for various reasons depending on who we were calling. This is critical information in that, if somebody gets bit, that's a potential rabies concern. This is something that if a place is open, we should be able to get back rabies, especially records at any time. I've had one pet come in that had a rabies tag from a rescue, but when we called, found out that the pet had been seen, but had actually received no vaccines whatsoever. I've had newly adopted pets come in that are being treated for something, but with poorly and unlabeled medications that y'all have seen. This, of course, is a very serious, possibly deadly concern. The medication is accidentally ingested by another pet, a person, or if that pet is having an allergic reaction or some other type of medical reaction to the medication. I had one client that adopted a 9-week-old puppy named Max. Soon after they adopted him, he became ill. They called the rescue, and the rescue said, "Bring him back here and we'll treat him." He was taken in, he was seen, treated with fluids and medications, but not at all by a veterinarian. He was not seen by a veterinarian at that visit at all. And then he was sent back home. He was treated by a staff member. His owners then brought him to me when his problems persisted, and there again, no medical records to go by. On more than one occasion, I have been asked by an owner to care for a pet having complications after having surgery at a shelter or rescue. In every instance, our attempts to obtain medical records have been to no avail. It's very frustrating and heartbreaking to not be able to help sick or hurting patients to the best of our ability because of a lack of medical records. It's frustrating and aggravating to explain to a pet owner why they will have to incur extra expense because we are unable to get vaccine records or results of parasite testing. It's frustrating when pet owners feel that they have a complaint because of a treatment or procedure gone wrong, but they have no one to complain to. I've not named specific groups as I'm not trying to place blame or stop any group from doing what is in their mission, but to show why legislation providing for regulation is needed. We have some amazing rescue organizations in this state, and South Carolina needs them, but we also need them to be regulated and accountable, especially when they're treating publicly owned pets.
Thank you, ma'am. Any questions from the panel? Thank you, ma'am, so much. Thank you for your testimony.
Thank you.